Thursday, December 12th. We are having an Ordinance Committee meeting in Council Chambers. Attending is Council Chairperson Heather, Catherine Ruth, our Town Manager. In the audience, we have Councilor-elect Pete Lodgedice. We don't have any old business, but new business to come before the committee. Proposed changes to ordinance and/or ordinance amendment under Chapter 8 Personnel Policy, Article Number 2, Employee Compensation, Section 202. To be set to public hearing on January 7th, 2020. The Town of Pittsfield hereby ordains that Chapter 8 Personnel Policy, Article 2, Employee Compensation, Section 202, overtime be rescinded, and the new Chapter 8 Personnel Policy, Article 2, Employee Compensation, Section 202, overtime be adopted as follows. In emergencies or when unusual circumstances warrant overtime work, a department head may prescribe a reasonable amount of overtime to meet the town's operational needs. Complete records of overtime worked by employees shall be maintained by each department head. All overtime must be approved in advance, and there shall be no compensatory time accrued. And as a note that any personnel with compensatory time on the books as of the date of this amendment will retain their time accrued thus far. And we would be removing the section that says, with the approval of department head or town manager, his or her appointee, an employee may be granted compensatory time in lieu of overtime pay. Compensatory time shall be granted on a time and 1/2 basis for hours worked beyond 40 hours per week. And so this would be basically just paying employees in that same pay period for their time worked rather than having comp time be accumulating later on.
So basically paying as you go.
Pay as you go instead of banking time for later, and then this doesn't change any other of the employee benefits as far as vacation time or holiday time or anything like that. This would just be paying them straight up for their overtime worked each week at the time and a half that the compensatory time or comp time.
You found out why we call it comp time.
Yes, comp time instead of having comp time, and hopefully this will alleviate the overages on budgets, as well as make people more aware of the impact of that on the budget as well.
And so anyone who has comp time on the books retains that and can use it.
Right. So if they've got 40 hours of comp time at the end of 2019, they have that to carry into 2020 and can use it as they go. But as of, well, it's 30 days after adoption, right? So our first public hearing will be on the 7th. And then we can approve it that night, right?
Yes.
So so after 30 days, so after the 7th of, maybe it's the 8th, 7th of February, then there would be no more accrued comp time. And I motion we accept this amendment. So we'll put this forward to the full council meeting on January 7th, 2020 at 6:30 p.m.
Yes, and the councilors who aren't here have recommended that this take place.
Yes, yep. Matt Bolster and Bob Stackhouse are the other members of our committee, unable to make the meeting tonight, and we'll probably talk about this on Tuesday at our next regular council meeting on December 17th at 6:30.
We shall.
So, yeah. And with that, I motion to adjourn.
Luckily, we can adjourn all meetings without a motion.
Without a motion.
Or you'll be here all
night. So we're done.
Very good. Thank you.